Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning all. Introduce me. My name is Denisa Zati Kamila. I am from Pachasakti University. I'm here to presentation about material discourse analysis for my midterm test. Let's go, listen and look my presentation. Okay, the first there is discourse communities. What a discourse communities? A discourse community is a group of people who share a set of discourse understood as basic values and assumptions and ways of communicating about those goals. And the second, there is language as social and local practice. What there is language as social and local practice? Language as a social practice addresses the question of language, locality, and practice as a way of moving forward in our understanding of how language operates as an integrated social and spatial activity by taking each of these three elements, language, locality, and practice, and exploring how they relate to each other. Language as a local practice open up new ways of thinking about language. Okay, the third is discourse gender. Discourse in terms of gender refers to a wide range of different symbolic activities, including style of dress, patterns of consumptions, way of moving, as well as taking. Gender identity is constructed and reproduced through the symbolic activities in a very broad sense. Okay, next is the fourth. What is pragmatics? The branch of linguistic dealing with language in use and the context in which it is used, including such matters as thesis, the taking of turn in conversation, text organization, perception, and implicature. And then the fifth, what is the connection among language, context, and discourse? In a word, context plays a very important role in discourse analysis. A discourse and its context are in close relationship. The discourse elaborates its context and the context helps interpret the meaning of utterance in the discourse. The knowledge of context is a premise of the analysis of a discourse. And next, what is speech acts and discourse? Speech acts have been defined as composite of a locutionary or propositional act and illocutionary act, and in Austin framework, a prelocutionary act, discourse connective have illocutioner force, but they do not have propositional content. Okay, the next is declarative. What is a declarative speech act? In relation to scarce speech acts, a declarative is an utterance used by a speaker with the purpose of changing a situation in some way once the speech act has been uttered. And the next is representative. As used in discourse analysis, representation refers to the language used in a text or talk to assign meaning to group and their social practice, to events and to social and ecological condition and object. Okay, next is the expressive. What is the expressive? Expressive speech act is a speech act in which the speaker expresses feeling and attitude about something, such as asking for an apology, thanking someone, and congratulating someone. Expressing speech acts are important to be analyzed because these acts cannot be separated from human being in daily conversation. And the last is directive. What is directive? The directive speech act is used when the speaker wants the hearer to do something for him or her. The use of term directive speech act consists of activity such as requesting, commanding, questioning, and suggesting. Okay guys, finish. Thank you for listening my presentation. See you again and bye bye.